Entry team, we have an armed suspect behind that door. Oh, no worries, it shouldn't be a problem. Stop resisting! Welcome to Ready or Not, the cop shooter that's gonna turn you from an everyday civvy to a battle-hardened officer, with enough PTSD to put a Vietnam vet to shame. Now, the first time I ever played Ready or Not, I actually refunded it, because I had no idea what I was doing. And I should be the last of them? Why is the mission not ending? I killed everyone. It should be over. But lucky for you, I came back with a determination to figure this game out. And well, I think I may have gotten it down. Howdy there, I'm Big Boss, and I'll be your guide about everything you need to know about Ready or Not. Ready or Not, at its most basic form, has two objectives. Eliminate the bad guys and rescue the civilians. But lucky for you, only the first one is required. It doesn't matter how you take them down. As long as they're in cuffs or a casket, you're golden. And if you ever forget your rules of engagement, this guy is sure gonna be there to remind you.
Maintain your ROE. Stop violating your ROE outline for a reason.
Now, is this how you're supposed to play the game? No. But it's fun, so why wouldn't you? Now, if it's your first time playing Ready or Not, I'd highly recommend you play through the commander mode of the game. It's the game's single-player campaign that'll bring you through all the levels with an AI SWAT team helping you out. They can occasionally be a little dumb, but they get the job done. The way you complete missions in Commander Mode also determines how stressed your team is. So if you go around killing everybody, there's a high chance all your officers will quit. But luckily, Judge, the officer you play as, is an unhinged psychopath who never gets stressed. He may also be a CIA sleeper agent, but that's a story for another day.
What happened?
They wouldn't come to me. So I went to them.
Now before you jump into your first mission, you gotta make sure you get the right gear for the job. The gear you bring in is possibly the most important factor to success. So listen up. I promise, it ain't too hard to get. These right here are your guns. Now there are a lot of guns to choose from, but they all fall into four categories. We got rifles, submachine guns, shotguns, and less lethal. Rifles are your all-rounder, great at any range and deal solid damage with high capacities. SMGs work best in tight indoor environments. It can be even more devastating than a rifle at close range. Shotguns are where stuff starts getting real fun. High damage but low capacities. And they can even work long range with slugs equipped. And then there's less lethal. Note that this is less lethal, not non-lethal. You can still kill someone with these things, so watch out. So just choose the gun that looks the coolest to you. But if you're stuck, here's a couple of my favorites. The Mark 16, baby! You probably know it as a Scar, it's my personal favorite gun. Deals great armor damage, and if spec'd out right, has one of the most controllable full auto modes in the game. The SPC-9. Stupidly fast fire rate while still being controllable in full auto. Just make sure you pack a couple extra mags. The M1014, a classic semi-automatic shotgun. Fast fire rate, high damage, everything you need. But just put a muzzle brake on it for your own safety. The 357 Magnum.
"12 shots.
A high damage revolver with questionable practicality, but you will feel like a cowboy, so I'd say it's a fair deal. Now what in tarnation do we got here? A no good rapscallion. Should've known I'm the fastest gunslinger in the West.
Entry team, this is Todd. Mission failed.
The next part of your gear is your tactical slot. Consider this your primary piece of equipment. It can really show what kind of player you are. The more methodical and probably strategic player might grab the mirror gun to check every single door, while the more aggressive player looks to a breaching shotgun to clear any door that dare not be open. This thing can actually be really useful whenever your legs have been shot up so much you can't kick open doors. And if you're a pussy, use a riot shield. Don't be that guy. The grenade launchers can be fun, but you have a higher chance of killing yourself than anything you're aiming at.
Team feds are taking over.
Now, the rest of the equipment you bring in also plays a large factor. So listen up, we got a lot to run through. The type of armor you bring in pretty much determines how many shots you take. More armor, more coverage, more shots. Ready or Not doesn't work off a simple HP system. Your armor goes first, and then your health. Now, the type of plates you bring in is going to determine how that armor works. Ceramics provide great mobility, but will break if shot too much, leaving you defenseless. Steel plates will never break, but shrapnel can come off bullets that hit your armor, which will deal passive damage over time. Quick note, if you are shot too much, you will bleed out, and you will die, so make sure that doesn't happen. Kevlar will make you fast, but you will die, so I wouldn't even recommend trying. Now on to munition slots. You get a certain amount of points to allocate into whatever you want, whether that be ammo, grenades, or other tools. Want to blow open a door with a C2 charge? I mean, there's no reason to, but why not? There's some equipment here I've never even used, like pepper spray. I've been pepper spraying him for 5 minutes, why won't he give up? And finally, there's your headgear. Not really much to say here, just grab whatever you want. Ballistic mask will let you take more headshots. Gas mask can can survive gas. Both these will obscure your vision though. NVGs are more conventional, but you can see less, while GP NVGs are kind of weird, but you can see more. Back in the day, you can only use one headgear at a time, so this used to be a little more complicated. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the equipment. Now we can finally get to the missions. You're going to be tackling the city of Los Sueños, a complete and utter dump that's falling more into crime by the day. So it's just Los Angeles. The variety of levels where Ready or Not really shines. You can go from stopping a child predator furry streamer to an international terrorist organization. Every mission has a twist, and it's best you figure out that fast. The mission Twisted Nerve is a great example. A series of rundown houses filled with a bunch of meth heads who wouldn't love it. But the twist is, it's pitch black, so make sure you got those NVGs. Every mission in Ready or Not is experience to remember, but here's a couple of my favorites. Sins of the Father. A politician and his family have been taken hostage at a hotel. The level is visually stunning, and there's this haunting choir you can hear everywhere you go that really gives it a creepy vibe. Also, watch out for the booby traps. Grease Palms. Giant postal facility and probably the largest map in the game. The sightlines are huge, and it's pretty much the complete opposite of a mission like Sins of the Father. And then there's Valley of the Dolls. Best I not spoil this one, just play it for yourself. Now with every mission the difficulty is going to ramp up, and quick. It took me 3 days to beat this level with 3 people. But I promise you will get it, and when you do, it's going to feel really good. With every mission you beat, you're going to get a rank F to S, determining how good you did. A tier, you completed all your objectives and rescued all the civilians. Anything lower, and you screwed up. Now, if you want that coveted S tier, you have to complete all the objectives without killing anyone, even if they're trying to kill you. Fun. Non-lethal can be a little bit of a nightmare, especially in later levels where the AI are a little bit less reasonable. Alright, hands up. Buddy, you gonna get down here? Buddy, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me? Are you deaf? Dude, come on. Don't even think about pulling the gun on me, man. Don't even think about it. No, don't do it. Oh, come on, man. Now, if you're wondering why you want to put yourself through the absolute torment of S tier, there's one simple reason. Style. Half the fun of Ready or Not is grabbing new cosmetics you earn and dripping out your operator. There are a lot of cosmetic options, so you can pretty much look however you want. Why not throw on a Hawaiian shirt and jeans to show your love for the tropical environments? Or a flannel shirt if you want to embrace your inner Midwestern dad. Give me my beer, kid! Some of these cosmetics are real fun to get. Like the Rolex, which requires you to beat the entire single-player campaign without any of your crew dying, or quitting from the horrible working conditions. Fun. And if you're wondering, yes, I did in fact do that. I still can't sleep every night. Well, that's pretty much everything you need to know to get started in Ready or Not. There's still so much in this video that I couldn't cover. Like the multiplayer. Or the DLCs. Or even the insane lore that I still don't get. There's a very high chance that every single mission you play may have been caused by the CIA. And you, Judge, are just being tested to see how good of a super soldier you are. I'm not even sure who the good guys and the bad guys in this are. It's probably, you're probably the bad guy. Especially if you're playing the way I do. Alright, fun switch going on. And with the new console update coming out, this video can be invalidated very quickly. So if you want more, you know what to do. But finally, do yourself a favor and go buy this game. You're gonna have a great time, I promise. If I've got hundreds of hours in this game, I know some of you guys can't do. Well, I think that's why we wrap it up. Big Boss out.
Copy that. Put him on safe and let him hang. Great job.